For my next web tip, I thought it would be fun to take a look at Google. Everyone's very familiar with Google at google.com. Definitely the world's most popular search engine, and we know that we can go to Google and we can type into this search field all sorts of things to search and to look for on the internet. There are some built-in features of Google that many people aren't familiar with, and one of them that I wanted to show you is one that I use most often. It's actually used to define a word. And let's say I wanted to define the word simulate. I would simply type in define colon and then the word I'm looking for and press enter, and Google is going to give me a dictionary definition of the word simulate. I can do this, of course, for any word I'd like, and you can see that the definitions are given, as well as synonym, antonym, parts of speech, etc. Another built-in feature in Google follows the same format of a command with a colon and then your search string, and that would be weather. I can actually do weather colon and a zip code. Press enter and I will get the weather forecast for that zip code. Better yet, I can type in weather colon and a city, Suzhou, China, for example, and it'll give me the weather and the weather forecast of that city. We can carry this out. Washington, D.C., weather colon Washington, D.C., and there again is the weather for Washington, D.C. Two more of these command colon strings that are built into Google. One is time colon. I can actually do time colon Portland, Oregon, and it will give me the current time here in Portland. It is currently 8:38 on a Wednesday night as I record this video podcast. I could do the time for any area I would like, and it will give me the exact time right now. Washington, D.C., it is currently 11:39 p.m. Wednesday. Or Suzhou, China, and it is currently 11:39 a.m. Thursday in Suzhou, China. The last command colon feature I'll show you is movie colon. You can type in movie colon and then a zip code or a city, and Google will actually give you a listing. Here you see it says movie showtimes for Hillsborough, and a listing of the movies plus the theaters in that area and the time that that movie will be showing. Now there are a couple other features in Google that don't necessarily follow that command colon sequence, but many people don't realize that you can use Google as a calculator. Just simply enter in my calculation string, 45 plus 45, and Google will calculate it. I can carry that out, divide by 5, multiply by 45, and divide by 36 equals 56.25. So Google is a calculator. Google is also a great conversion tool. If I wanted to find out, for example, if I have 4 cups, and 4 cups in ounces is 32 fluid ounces. What about 4 gallons in ounces? It's 512 ounces. This works for anything. If I wanted to say 564 feet in yards is 188 yards. It also works for measurements that are non-standard. For example, 12 cubits in feet is 18 feet.